All right, it's been a minute. Actually, it's been like 3-4 months, but I finally got time to continue working on this boat. Got my grip tape in finally. That's good. I got my little stainless bolts for these front cleats. Got a thing for the engine I broke. Got my cup holders in for the seats. And then we also picked up a set of rock lights. So these things are pretty cool. I put some of these on the Jeep, so I'm gonna mount these things. I'm thinking I'm gonna mount them like under here, so that way when the trim's on, it'll like shine down the water, and put maybe like 3 on each side. Then I'll wire them underneath up into the console to a switch in there, so when you're cruising around at night, you can get your front little lights on. I got those in also finally. So you get your navigation lights, and then you'll have this cool RGB color going on. So I'm gonna start off grip taping the tops of these front 2 pieces, put the cleats on, and then I think I'm gonna start putting the trim down the sides on and see how that goes. All right, so I'm gonna probably do this in, I gotta do 2 passes. I'm gonna try and cover up these seams here. I think if I go like that, and then try and cut it here, and I can show a straight section back. Or I run a straight section forward. I don't know. I'll try it this way first. Whatever. Fucking wrong way. God damn it. I'm gonna get a pair of scissors. So, a word of the wise, don't use your wife's nice scissors. Get a cheap pair from like Costco or something. Because if you destroy those, you're never gonna hear the end of it. Oh yeah, much nicer. All right, one done. I'm not gonna bother you with the rest of the other one because this is annoying as shit, so. All right, so now we're gonna try to install these cleats. Got 2 different size bolts. Hopefully it works. So first off, get to drilling. Done. Now I'm gonna do the other side. All right, now I'm gonna try and put this front trim piece on. I took some blue masking tape and kind of generally marked where the holes are so I can hopefully find them halfway easy. And this is all gonna get cleaned up, pressure washed after I'm done. Since we're not putting the fence back on the front, I may have to run a shorter bolt. We won't know just yet. That's about where it's supposed to be. Yep. Hey look, I found a bucket of screws. These are actually old deck screws off a different pontoon boat, but I'm going to use these because they're stainless. Drill holes and screw them in. After I measure, make sure this thing's right. Clamps. All right, I got it on. I got a screw on each side, 6 inches from the edge, one at 24, put one dead center at 48, same, so this thing's on solid, because this piece of wood was kind of bowed slightly, so this will actually stiffen it up a little bit. So next I'm gonna run the side rail, and try and figure out how it's gotta go back together, because ultimately, I need to get the seats on before I put all the sides on. Actually, I can put the 2 back sides on, get the seats up, and then put the 2 front pieces. Because one was missing a door, the other side had a door, so I'm taking both doors off, so I'm sliding the front backwards. And that should leave me 33 plus inches on the front, so I can mount me a barbecuer. So when you're standing on the boat looking forward, you lift the lid, so when you're driving down the road, lid's closed and it won't blow the lid open. And when you're barbecuing, all that nice, sweet barbecue smell wafts back at the driver. So yeah, so now I'm gonna set this next piece up and start lining up some holes. Problem is, I don't know which side's which because I didn't mark them. Cause I'm a fucking genius. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So there's 3 to 4 holes close together. There's not 3 to 4 holes there. 3 to 4 holes, so that's the front. I got it right. Oh, so when you weren't looking, before I put these on, I actually started mounting the rock lights. I got one here. I got one setting here, midship. Oh, I guess I only put 2 on each side. I think I bought a 6 or an 8 set kit, so I might add one in the front. I think I'm gonna have 1 or 2 in the back, so the back glows by the engine at night, so you can see if you drop something in or if there's someone in the water, they can stay away from that prop. And I got one pointing forward, roughly mounted here, so it'll kind of like guide the, so you can watch the rocks so you don't hit shit. So those are on. So 1, 2, 3, I got 4. Got 5 sitting here. And none at the back yet, so I gotta add 1 or 2 back here in the back. But that'll be when I get to the wiring, after I change out this pan first. I get all this the siding on, or the trim on first. Try to start mounting the sides up, because I think I have to do it simultaneously because they use the same bolt holes. Good thing I got those new bolts, because otherwise that'd be a pain. I guess I need a rail now. Get ready for some noise. Amazing how simple pontoon boats are. I got a crack here, I'll have to get it welded, but should all go right back in the same place. All right, so I got both back pieces of the fence screws in. Actually put nuts on them. Luckily I had a bunch of 1/4 nuts and washers, so that's done. So now what I have to do is I want to mate this. I take this little piece off, but I'll mate this fence to this fence. So there used to be a gate here, and we're eliminating that by pulling this back. Now it'll give me this nice front deck area. Problem I have is there's a cast piece here where the gate used to go in and set into. Show you that real quick. So this piece here, again, I cut this weld here, and it's actually cast around here. So I'm gonna try and cut down here, and then try and knock it off, and then grind it smooth. That way, I can take this smooth edge, blow it up to the smooth edge without having this here. So let's see what we can do. about to get noisy. And there you go. That's what she's gonna look like. Shove the front to the back. That gives me a nice little deck in the front. And that's just like 19 inches high, so you can actually step over it real easy. Pretty sick. All right, well, that's enough for today. As you can tell, it's dark. I've been working on this all afternoon after work. So, got the back 2 side rails on. I got all 4 of these trim pieces on. After I get the front done, I'll end up putting the corner caps on. That's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass because I gotta replace that rear pan before I can do at least that corner. So tomorrow, I'm going to take this furniture because it's been sitting out here for the last 4 months, getting dirty and dusty. I'm gonna move it onto my trailer, take it outside, pressure wash it, and then I'm gonna take the pontoon boat out, do some pressure washing, get it cleaned up a little bit, and then put the furniture on top of it, and then try and level out this fence, this front gate, because right now it's dragging the ground, so I gotta do some shimming to get it up a little bit, and then fit the other piece, and then I'm gonna bolt all that together tomorrow. Furniture will be inside the boat, and then we'll do some wiring after that, I guess. So, you can see how dirty this furniture is. Nasty. It's not the best furniture. Got the new cup holders. I'm gonna sell it with this and say, hey, you guys can either buy it bare or you can, oh, look, looks like cat threw up on here. Oh, that's nasty shit. So, yeah, I'll get this last piece over here. I gotta knock the fence, or not the fence, knock this gate off. So then I just have the piece that connects to the front gate to match the other side. So it'll look pretty good. Got the front pieces done. I might tackle these tomorrow, not sure. But at least we're moving forward on this project. I want to get it done so I can get it sold for this spring. Take it out, run it, test it. Well, it's even registered in California. I got a clean title for the trailer and for the boat. So once I, well, this side, yeah, I already pressure washed this side. It actually looks better than the other side. We're getting there, little by little. It's kind of a pain in the ass. $2,000 boat, shitload of labor. Yeah, see, these pontoons need to be cleaned hell bad. But it'll look pretty good when it's done. Put all the engine stuff back on there, have 1 fuel tank, decent battery. Ready for the winter, or the summer. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, finally got all this seats on the trailer. It's easier to move out by the pressure washer. So, let's get to cleaning. that looks much better. So, I'll show you this. I need to find some of that acid wash stuff to do that. So the back of the boat, there's my new pan. It's supposed to go up here, but I'm thinking about just taking a piece of Trex, cutting it into chunks, and spreading it across, making like a nice little stepping platform instead of, you know, a pan like this side, because that, I'm supposed to have a second gas tank over there, but we'll see. All right, tired. I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday because they were dirty and I didn't want to get more clothes dirty again. But it's like 85 degrees out here, April 2025. I'm gonna go park this back in there. Actually, I'm gonna set the furniture on top and then I'm gonna park it back inside, let everything dry out here. And in the next video, I'll put that front piece on. I might have to buy some little shims for the front of it. I gotta do the research. But I actually think that little Trex decking, maybe I'll go to Home Depot today and see if I can't buy a piece of it that's long enough to do it, everything, do it all. And then get the corners on, front piece on, set the furniture up there, put the engine, rest of the engine stuff back together, bring it back out next time, test fire, make sure it runs, and then we'll start on electrical. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers.